Hello viewers, you are welcome to TM Graphics, a subsidiary of TM Business Innovation. Today we shall be designing a three-dimensional shape with the help of some tactics and techniques in Coreldraw. So let's get started. So the first tool we'll be making use of is our ellipse tool. So I'll click on it, come to this part, hold down my control key, then I'll be able to have a perfect circle. Right, that's about that. Let me adjust this shape. Okay, so I want a duplicate of this. So how do I do that? I will hold down my shift key, come to this part, drag it in a bit, then I will right click and I'll leave my shift key. So I want another duplicate. Come to this part again, drag in, right click. So that is that about that. So I'll be able to have additional two duplicates of this one, right? So let me just make this bigger. Let me zoom this so we can see it properly. Okay. Yes, I think it's okay like this. Then the next thing is I want to draw a shape at this part so I'll be able to achieve uh, our three-dimensional shape. So let me just make use of the rectangle tool, come to this part, then just drag in a bit like this. Okay, yes, I'm okay with this. Let me give this a color. Yes. Okay, I want a duplicate of this shape too down here. So I just hold down my control key. Now click on it, drag and right click. So we have a duplicate already. So let me adjust this duplicate. Let me adjust it properly so that it stays at the middle. Okay, I think this one is also okay for that. Yes. So we still want a duplicate. So that my control key and I bring it like this. Sorry. We can actually copy it, Control C, Control V. So we have a copy. This is a copy, right? So I will click on it once more so I'll be able to rotate this. So for you to be able to rotate any shape, click on it twice. You have to click on it twice. So if it is highlighted already, you just click on it one more time. So you'll be able to do what? But if it is not, you have to click on it twice. Let me do this very well. This one is not written. Okay, I think it's okay this way. Let's bring it here. Okay. Still need to rotate this guy very well. Okay. Let's go. So I still want a duplicate of this. Control C, Control V. So I have a duplicate already. I bring this here. I will have to slant this. Down a bit. Bring this down a bit. Okay. Are we good to go? Yes, I think we are good to go. So I forgot something. Quickly, I need to group this shapes. So I could have done that before putting all of this on it, but we can still do that. I click on this, the first one, the second circle, the third one, right? Let me do that again. I want to group these three circles together, right? So I select the first one, I'll hold down my shift key, I'll select the second one as well, hold down my shift key, and I'll select the third one. Then I will combine it together here. Click on this icon, so I'll be able to do that. We have all the three circles combined together. So the next thing is I want to make these four strokes together. This four stick looking shape. I want to combine them together, right? So I will still do the same thing. Click on this, hold down my shift key, click on this as well, and click on this, right? For this time around, I'll be making use of weld instead of combine. I won't use the combine, I'll use the icon weld, right? I'll click on that. So I'll be able to weld the four shapes together. So the next thing is I want to trim. So I'll just, it is highlighted already, so I'll see under my shift key and I'll click on this one. Okay, so I'll come to this part, trim. Okay, I'll be able to trim this shape, right, with the help of these shapes, these four shapes. I'll be able to trim these circular shapes. So now I can delete, I can discard this shape. I can discard this. So I just right click on it. I'll come to delete. So I've deleted that. So can you see this shape have been trimmed? There's a space in between. So the next thing is I want to flip it a bit. I want to flip it. So you hold down this part and you take it up a bit. Is it okay like this? Let's see. Let me bring it down a bit so I'll be able to see the head. It look more real. Okay. Is it okay like this? Let's adjust it a bit. Okay, I think I'm okay with it this way. Let me bring this shape down to position. Let me zoom it proper. Okay, this is cool. So I can give this color. Right. So the next thing is I want to break these shapes. So I'll be able to work on it separately. So how do I do that? It has been highlighted already. So I just click on the short key, Control K. So with Control K, I've been able to do what? To break these shapes. Can you see? So now I'll be able to break it. Can you see? So it has been broken. So the next thing is I want to work on the positioning. I want to position this shape so that I'll be able to work on it properly. So how do I do that? Let me just reduce this a bit to 100. Okay. Yes, I think I'm okay with this. So I can start working on this broken pieces, right? So I'm taking this up a bit. Then this follows. Let me reverse the action. Okay. Hold on your control key so I'll be able to take it up perfectly. Okay. So I'll take this follow. I'll still hold down my control key. Okay. I think that's okay for me. Now let me take this one up a bit. Okay, I want to reduce the size of this. I think it's too big for me. Let me see. Okay, I think I like it this way. So this one as well, let me take it up a bit. So I'll go down my control key and I take it up a bit. Okay, I think this is perfect, right? Or let me bring this part a bit. Okay, yes, this is nice. This is nice. So the next thing is I want to group every one of them together. So how do I do that? I'll just highlight everything, then I'll right click, then click on group. Or better still, you can use the short key Ctrl G to group it. After you might have highlighted all of the shapes, right? So that is that about that. Now it has been highlighted. Can you see everything is grouped together? Everything is grouped together. So the next thing I want to do is I want to work um on the size. I want to make it look more realistic. Like I want to make it look like three-dimensional work, right? So I'll just come to this part. It's possible when you come to this part, you might not have that extrude tool because I've been using extrude tool over and over, so I have it there. So you might not get that when you come to this part. So what you just do is this, you will click on that drop down, then you will see series of, you might have it to be blend, you might have blend here. But once you click on this drop down, you'll be able to locate your extrude. Like this is the extrude button, so you click on it. Fine, if you have it there, no problem. But if you don't, that is what to do. So you come to this part now, then you drag for satisfaction. Okay, I want to change this perspective. Let me come to this part. Okay, I prefer this. Okay, so what I intend doing next is I want to break up this shape. So how do I do that? It has been highlighted already. So I'll just right click on this. Sorry, I'll right click on this and come to this part. Break extrude group apart, right? I'll click on that. So I'll be able to break it apart. Then the next thing is I will highlight everything again, right? Now right click and I will group it together. Then I will highlight it again. I will right click again. Then I will ungroup all. Ungroup all part of it. So I can now work on this part differently. So let me click on this. Can you see this is the part? But mind you, the original shape where we draft out the extrude, it is still intact. They are still together. What do I mean by that? So let me just highlight this part. This is the head, Abi. This is the part. So let's bring it out. Can you see? So that means this part is still together, right? So let me control. See, I brought it out so that we can see this clearly. So let me reverse the action. So now if I click on this, I'll right click and I'll come to here, break curve apart. I'll click on that. So I'll be able to break all of this apart. Look at it now. So I can bring this out, right? And I can bring this out, right? So what I want to do next is this. Let me reverse the action. There's a space here, there's a space here, there's a space here. So I want to create a space here too, right? So how do I do that? Let me just bring these two, let me bring these two parts outside and I will adjust it so that in such a way that there will be a space here. And also I want this to come to the same level with this. So how do I do that? Let me just click on this first. Then I'll come to my shape tool. Then I will adjust this. Hold down your control key, then adjust this to the same level as the other side. Okay. It is okay this way. Let me bring it okay. I'm trying to put it properly. Let's see. Okay. Now this is cool. So I can delete this part that is out. I can delete it. I'll right click on it and I'll come to delete. So I've deleted that part. So I still want to take care of this part. So there will be a space there. So I'll just click on this. Right. Let me bring out this space, this part, and this part. Okay. I believe we are learning, right? I can bring this nearer a bit. Okay. Okay, this is cool. This is okay for me. So I'll group these two together. Control G. So it has been grouped together. It's now one entity, right? Let me bring it to this part. So I will leave a space at this side. Bring it nearer a bit. Yes. So this is what I want to achieve. I want to make sure that we have it. Sorry. I want to make sure that we have a space around there. And I've done that. So we have a space here, we have a space here, we have a space here, and we have a space here, right? So the next thing is I want to add a color to every part of this shape. So let's start with this part. So this part. So what color can I use for that part? Now I want to choose a color. Okay, I think I like this color. Let me look for a color that's nice. Let me use this. Okay, blue. In this part, I'll give it something lighter. I'll give it a light color. We want to look for a light color. So we use blue. We have any light blue here. Let me see this. Okay, I think this is okay. No, I don't want that color. I want a better color there. Okay, I think I like this. I like this color above. No, I prefer the initial one. So I think I like this. So I like that light color there. So let's look at this part too. Or better still, we can actually work on that. Let's see if we can. Okay, let's give it blue. Now come to my interactive field tool. So I can work on this part. Okay, I think I like it that way. Okay, now let me give this part a color too. Let me give it blue, and I'll work on that. Shift F11, click on Shift F11. Then I can manipulate that color. I'll make sure it looks this way. What if I make it look faded? Okay, yes, that is cool. That is cool. So this part also, I want to give this part another color. Let me give it this color. Oh, yes, let me break. Before I add color to this part, I need to break this part off, right? So let me do that. Control Z. Let me reverse the action. Don't forget that we group this part together. So I'll just click on this part and I'll right click, then on group. On group. Okay. So this part alone will carry the color. Okay. Yes. So this part above, I want to give it a color as well. Same color as well. Okay. While we're using the interactive field tool, I'll click on this and I'll come to this part and I will drag it this way. Okay, that's okay for me. Let me work on this part as well. Drag it out like this. Okay, I don't like this. Let me adjust it a bit. Okay, this is fine. This is nice. Let me add a color to this part. Let me just add a touch. This. Okay, this is nice. I want to work on this part as well. I'll give this part color. Let me use this. Okay, yeah. Give this. No. Let me give this color. I'll use my smart field, my interactive field tool to work on this part. Okay, okay, now that's nice. So let me work on this part as well. My interactive field tool, click on this, and I'll make use of this. Right, so I can adjust it. Okay, it's getting more interesting. So I want to work on this part. Okay, before I do that, let me work on this part first. Let me give this part which color. Let me check for a color. I'll suit that part. I think I'll go with red. Let me use red for that part. Okay, okay, okay. So I can adjust this. I can work on that color with the help of the interactive field tool. I just have to drag it a bit. Yes, that's cool for me. That's nice. So let me give this part red as well. This part red as well. Okay, now I can manipulate this. Nice. Okay, now this is nice enough. I can adjust it here. Adjust it a bit. Okay, I like it that way. Let me work on this part as well. And adjust this. I can adjust it a bit. Okay, I'm not okay with this inner part of this shape here. So I want to change this color. Okay, better still, let me come to this part and see if I can use this. No. Okay, I know what to do. Look on this part. I want a very light one there. I want a light color there. Okay, I think I like this. This is better. This is preferable. So the next thing is I want to give this. Okay, let me group everything together. Okay, then I'll right click, then group, right? So I'll be able to, it is now one entity, right? So I want to give it a background. I want to put it on a background. So how do I do that? I'll come to my rectangle tool, then I will draw a rectangle this way that will serve as the background. Okay, then let me give this a color. I prefer black. Okay, then to take this underneath, take this below, behind that shape. How do I do that? I'll just click on my shift, then pay down. So can you see I've been able to do that successfully. So the next thing is I want to I want to work on this part. I want to work on this black. I don't like it to be just black. I think I can mix colors there. So let me click on this so that it will look more attractive. Come to my interactive field tool and I will just adjust the color to this part. Okay, let me move this, the level. Okay, okay, I think I like it this way. It's preferable. Okay, this is cool. This is okay for me. This is okay for me. I better say I can add a color. Let's see if the color can be okay for this part. Let me give it light green. Let's try this. Let's try this there. Okay, I think this is nice, right? So we can use this. So I want to remove the outline for this, the outline of this shape, right? I want to remove the outline. There are two ways to that. So it's either I click on it this way and I come to this part. I'll double click on this part. So it pops up this way. And I'll come to this place we have 16 pixel. I'll click on it. I'll click on none and okay. Can you see? That's no outline again. Or better still, let me reverse the action. Better still, I can come to this edge here. Now right click on it. Can you see? It is still the same outcome. But I don't want to leave it this way. I want to give it an outline, but the outline will not be too pronounced. So let me reverse the action. So I just showed you how to remove outline. So I prefer to add an outline on it, but the outline will not be too pronounced as this. So I'll just come to this part, double click on this part, then I'll reduce the outline to, let's say, 4. Okay, can you see? Can you see? It has an outline, but the outline is not just, it's not too obvious. It's slim, right? So I think this is cool. This is nice. This is nice. So I want to make it, I want to zoom it so we can see this properly. Okay, okay. With this, we have come to the end of this class. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment on it, like and share our video. Thanks for watching. God bless every one of you. Bye for now.